Good morning, we're on snow again. Yay, more snow. We love snow. So that's the snowfield we just came across. We used microspikes. It was not nearly as bad as we had thought it might be. And now we're here. Yes. Do you see a bear?
No, but I saw that in the video.
That's okay. It'll make it more interesting. Then maybe we will see a bear.
You should see a bear right here, right now.
So these knobs right here, covered with snow, we were on the other side of them earlier this week. That is how far we have come. We are almost to our campsite for today, but we came upon these beautiful snow plants next to the trail. The biggest group I think that I've seen. They're so gorgeous. So we are at Home Sweet Home for the night. This is our campsite. We're in an established campground. So we have our own picnic table. We are so excited to have our own picnic table and our own restrooms. Well, not our own, but restrooms, bear boxes, trash cans, lake view down there. So I'm here this evening and we were joined by two other thru hikers. This is Prime from Scotland.
Hi.
And this is Johannes.
Yes.
Trail name Your Highness,
Oh, exactly.
which I love, from Bavaria.
Yeah.
And of course, Wendy, who we already know. So would you be willing to tell us about your experience in the Sierra, coming out of the Sierra during the storm, briefly?
Yeah, the rangers catched us on the trailheads and
Yeah.
sent us down from Tolumne Meadows down into
Okay.
what's called Levining, the small town, and they stopped
Yeah.
the cars and told the people that they should be kind enough to take the hikers down into the town. So dirty as I was, I got into a car, a clean, white seated car, and it was annoying because I was smelling like hell and was dirty as hell. But the driver drove me down to Levining, and there I stood for 2 days something. And from there I took a hike around of the rest of Yosemite, 51 miles in a day to get
Yeah.
to Sonora Pass and hiking again.
Wow.
But it was nice, and I'm on the trail again
Yeah.
and out of the snow, so fine.
Yes. What was the snow like when you left the Sierra? How much snow was there?
Oh, it depends on the situation on the situation on the what it's called on the passes. There was a lot of snow, especially north-facing
Yeah.
mountainsides. It was, I would say, in the wooden area where the snow comes down from the trees. I would say 2 meters something. On some places, way more than 2 meters, because it was like post-holing all the time to my
Yeah.
hips, and I'm not a small guy, so
Yeah.
you sank in a lot. So it was annoying, but it's part of the Sierra. Okay, we are early in the season. What to expect? Yeah, snow, but yeah, I didn't want to hike in the Yosemite National Park after the snowstorm for 2 days. The rangers told me that there would be about 25 inches in Tolumne Meadows or something, and about 100 inches on the no snow on the passes or on the ridge lines.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have this areas where the snow gets blown over the ridge. You will have way more snow and you can't find the path anymore, and it's not hiking as safe as I would try to. So it
Yeah.
was a good decision to get down.
For sure. I'm
And
glad
it's
you're
just
safe.
a hike. It's just a hike and nothing to risk your health or your
That's
life,
right.
so it's for fine.
Nice. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
Did you leave the Sierra also? At the same time
No,
that he
I
did?
got out. I was actually, when the storm hit, I was 12 miles away from Sonora Pass.
Okay.
So I actually woke up the morning as the storm was hitting,
Yeah.
got up. By the time I got to the high ground, it was 80-mile-an-hour winds. And I was now 6 miles away, so I was like, there's no point turning back. And I just pushed it. Luckily, the wind was pushing me into the hill rather than off the hill.
That's good.
But we also gusted up a couple of hundred. I had to lie down physically on the ground because I could not get up. Wait for the gust to get past. And it keeps you at 10,000 for quite a while. Like the whole time. There is descent, but it's like right at the end into Sonora Pass. So there's lots of snowfields. There was one bit I head into and you could see the snow shelf, and I thought I can't get past that. Luckily, the wind blew the clouds away, and it was like this big gravel basin. And I thought, I can go down, go straight across and meet the trail. I'm not going to risk my life on that. And just got down. But my frog togs, especially the bottoms, were ripped to shreds. The wind was just ripping everything apart, and just fought to get through it. And then got to Kenny Meadows North, stopped there for a couple of days because they closed the roads. Good food, good accommodation, so it actually worked out. And I got all the way through the Sierras together, so I was happy to get through the storm.
Was there ever a moment that you just thought, I'm going to die? Or like, were you worried?
Lots, yeah, especially there. I've hiked in Scotland in high winds, like in 50 mile an hour winds, never 80.
Yeah.
Like, it was incredibly dangerous, but there really wasn't an option. It was as dangerous to go back as it was to go forward.
To go forward.
So I might as well just push forward and just hope for the best.
I'm so glad you're safe.
Cheers. Soma.
Thank you for telling us about that. Wow. Good morning. It is town day. Wendy and I are walking to town. We've got a cabin. We're super excited. As always, I am super excited to take a shower. I am a hygiene motivated hiker and cannot wait to get clean, but also can't wait to get some good and healthy food. We're hopefully going to do some cooking, and we have talked about making tacos, which I am super excited about. So, what day is this on trail, Wendy? 8th? 7th?
I have no idea.
I've lost track as well, but I think, okay, wait, it was supposed to be, I think it's 8, our 8th day. That's actually the most days in a row that I've been on trail, which makes me even more excited for food. Yay! We're headed for Sierra City, so I'll check in later. So we're almost to the road that will take us to Sierra City, but we came to this beautiful waterfall and this bridge. Check out that swimming hole. I don't know if you can see it. Wow, that is so deep. That's probably 20 feet deep. Apparently this is the North Yuba River. And we are road walking into Sierra City, 1.5 miles, and we are starved. We are so ready to eat lunch. It does. This is where we're staying. The moment we have been waiting for. Red Moose Cafe. Here we come.
Wending down the switchbacks during the forest, and I thought, okay, this would be nice because open space and everything, and the trail was nice, and I was hiking, and then was this blowdown, and I was looking at my feet, what I'm doing, and I thought I saw movement, and then I saw something big running around out of this blowdown, and I thought, oh, it must be a deer because I scared so many deer already. I was okay, it must be a deer, but then I saw it running, and I thought, no, that's not a deer. And in the moment I realized that's not a deer, I saw, oh, this is a bear. And he was running right into the open space of the forest, and I saw he was fast. And I thought, okay, that was a bear. It was a brown colored one, but it was nice. It was not small, it was a huge one. And I was like, okay, running away makes no sense because he's so fast. But it was not like you have a big creature running through the forest. It was like quiet. You didn't hear anything. Just when he reached the shrubs he went through, you hear the shrubs moving, but nothing from his movement at all. But it was a nice encounter. It was 5 meters ahead of me and running into the forest. It was very nice to see.
Yeah. How did you feel?
Perfect. It was a nice experience. I didn't expect to see a bear so close.
Well, because you just said you wanted to see a bear, right? Like just last night, you put that out there into the universe.
Yeah, and here he was. So
there he was.
I would love to win in the lottery. I hope it works.
There you go. Put it out there.
That was my bear encounter. Very nice. And he didn't do anything to me. It was just scared. He saw me earlier than I did.
Yeah.
But he was in a run, and when I got to this point where he was sitting, I didn't saw any traces or anything. But he had to do something because he didn't move in. He
Yeah.
already sat behind this blowdown, and I don't know what he did there, but this was my bear encounter and was a nice one. I hope the next one is a little bit more advanced, that I can see him already and ready to take out my phone to make a
Yeah.
picture, because it was so fast. I just got to my pocket and he was already gone. So I hope the next one is a little bit further ahead so I can see him and make a picture. But this was my first encounter with a wild bear.
I'm kind of jealous. I haven't seen one yet.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm still not
Yeah.
seeing one, so.
Yeah, you're far
Okay,
behind me, so no
I know.
chance.
Mm-hmm. And here's our place. Look at the kitchen. We're excited about making some food. This is my room. So I am making some dinner. Just making a grilled cheese sandwich here. Wendy's outside on the porch talking to her husband. It's a cute little cabin that we got. And we're just making some dinner, grilled cheese sandwiches and salad. We always love to eat salad when we're in town. Hold on, I just gotta flip this grilled cheese sandwich here. Yeah, so Sierra City is really, really tiny. We had lunch today with some other backpackers, actually the same ones that we had met last night, that we camped with. And then we went to the little tiny grocery store. It really did not have much selection at all, but we got some items to cook with, and we're gonna officially resupply tomorrow down there. And we've been doing some planning and all the normal stuff with resupply. Frankly, I am exhausted. We just finished 8 days on trail, which is further than I've ever done. The distances weren't quite as far, but some of the conditions were really tiring. We were going through snow, which always takes longer, and I'm not super experienced with snow. So even though I think our average mileage was more like 15, 16 a day, it felt like a lot more than that. So I'm pretty tired. I think I'll sleep well tonight. Good morning. I'm headed to the little market for resupply. This is the little town of Sierra City. It's a really cute little town. Just one main street, and I think it's a population of like 200 or 300. It's very small. The only cafe that I've seen is closed today. Luckily, we were able to buy some food at the market yesterday that we've been eating in the little cabin. I have a long list of stuff. Every time, it doesn't necessarily feel relaxing because I've got my long list of things to do. The Wi-Fi has been down, so I haven't been able to video edit very much. So right now I'm feeling a little bit, maybe overwhelmed is too strong, but a bit anxious about getting everything done that I've got to do today before we hit the trail again tomorrow. And frankly, also wishing that life on the trail didn't have so many time pressures. Maybe that's just something I'm always going to face. My whole life is time pressures, and I don't like time pressures, but I guess it's just part of life. You end up facing a lot of the same issues on trail that you do in your normal life. And I think that is just kind of a good personal growth thing. You've still got to face those things, even out on trail. There's no way to get away from yourself. By the way, there's that little post office right there. It's such a cute little post office and general store, and that's where I'm headed now. Open Monday around 11. It may not be The highlights for days 62 and 63 both involved people and food. For day 62, it was dinner at Pass Creek Campground with our fellow thru-hikers. And for day 63, making dinner for me and Wendy and sharing it in the cozy little cabin. I don't have a highlight for day 64, our 0 day in Sierra City, and frankly, this was a very hard day for me. The Wi-Fi went down throughout the whole town, so I couldn't research stuff, talk to friends and family, or edit video. The store didn't open till almost 1 o'clock and then couldn't accept my credit card due to the Wi-Fi being down. It was the only store in town. Restaurants were closed, and I was completely out of food. I wasn't sure how I'd get my resupply. I finally got some cash from the place where I was staying, and the host used his Starlink connection to charge my debit card. My food for 5 days cost $200 at that little store, which reminded me yet again that with the high price of everything in these little towns, my thru hike was over budget. And by the end of the day, it all just snowballed, leaving me feeling overwhelmed and discouraged. The Wi-Fi did come back in the late afternoon and I got one video done, but the signal still wasn't strong enough to upload it. Just being real, day 64 was one of the hardest days of my trip so far. I went to bed hoping the coming week would be better.